Hello and welcome to a brand new day. Welcome back to another vlog, guys. I have been vlogging like bits and parts of life. Life is just so busy. Like, no one tells you that life gets this busy when you're a bit older, but like trying to maintain family life, social life, and a very demanding career is so hard. My best friend Dorsa is getting married and her wedding is actually in Greece, and we're all headed out there for her wedding, which is going to be so epic and so lovely. But her wedding is just going to be so nice. As a part of her wedding celebrations, there are lots and lots of things going on, including her hen next week. I think by the time this video is uploaded, we'll probably have had her hen party, but basically we're going out for lunch, a very fancy, lovely, luxury, elegant kind of lunch in the Ivy, which will be really nice with all of her closest friends. I love meeting new people and I love meeting girls. Like, I love girlhood, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing her friends. Some of them I've met before, some of them I don't think I've met before, but it will be really nice. But I wanted to do something special for her, something that was a bit more intimate, smaller. So I took her flower picking yesterday and then we went for a picnic. My best friend Mej was also there and it was so nice. Like, I didn't realize that flower picking was even a thing in London or just outside London, and we had the best time. And I'm going to insert the clips from the flower picking after I stop talking. After you've seen that, you'll see my bouquets. I've brought them home and I've managed to make 3 out of all the flowers that I picked. So the flower picking and the picnic footage will be entered now. So many people. Aww. Are you happy?
Yes. I'm gonna pick my own flowers.
I know.
Everything but the white one.
Well, that looks ready to pick.
Yeah, you can pick it, but the other one's not right.
They're so pretty. These are like gothic flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think try and cut it a bit longer if you can. Zoom in. Where are they? They're so cute. It's literally my dream. I told Dorsa that we didn't buy her flowers. We wanted her to do her manual labour herself and pick her own bunch. Let's see. Your bunch looks so pretty so far. You know, you still have so many more to pick. Like, you can pick so many. Aren't they so pretty?
It's nice how they're all slightly different as well.
Yeah, different heights and... Don't you feel sad saying bye to your flowers?
No. There'll be more. It's interesting because if you, like, some people...
Wow.
There you go.
So beautiful. Thank you. Yay!
This is like a wedding rehearsal.
So this is one of my bouquets. I am loving the vibe. I love the blue cornflowers. These I think are called... I don't know what they're called. I don't know what any of the others are called. I don't know why I was going to like pretend that I was giving you a tour of the flowers. But I know that these are called cornflowers and I love them so much. And I picked all of these by myself. And then I got some fillers. Like this is a filler. Also picked some wildflowers as well, which I'll show you. This is my second bouquet. We've got a mix of roses, fluffy white flowers, prickly purple flowers, filler flowers. These are made up names, by the way. I'm so happy with this bouquet. Like, this is the main one and I love it so much. And then ignore the power tools in the back. My little brother has an obsession with fixing cars recently. This is my third bouquet and I've got some wildflowers in there, so some daisies and yeah, other things I don't know the name of. But I just saw someone that I recognised from school. Hay fever voice in the morning. I'm wearing this COS maxi / midi dress that I bought a few years ago in the summer. I love this dress because it just sits so perfectly. It's 100% cotton. It's got all the ruffling in the back. I just love it so much. I have a softball game with my team today. So the legal team is going to Regent's Park and we're going to play softball, which is going to be really fun, I think. I'm already so hot, like I'm sweating, and it's just not a vibe because I have a foundation moustache and that's not what we want to see. Softball and I'm literally so exhausted. I'm just trying to clear up my space. I have never been a messy person, but I feel like life gets so busy and I get really lazy with cleaning my space. But once I've cleaned my space, I feel really, really good. By the way, guys, this thing, it's the Bioblast anti-hair loss tonic. I bought this when I went to Bodrum and I've used about that much of it already, and every time I wash my hair I just spray it in and I have felt my hair feeling denser. It could be the humidity in the air and my hair just feels like more curly. I do feel like it's making a difference. I do feel like my hair has gotten denser with this tonic. I turned my camera on because I wanted to share an experience that I had yesterday. So yesterday I went to work and there was a seminar on like employment law stuff, and honestly it was a great talk on like legal stuff. I won't bore you with the details. My colleague was speaking on the panel and so I went there to support her because like I'm all about girlhood. So just for context, this was a room full of about 22 lawyers, all like specialised in employment or have some sort of link to employment. I don't feel shy when I go to these things. I feel like when I was a little bit younger, I used to feel nervous to meet new people and I felt a bit stupid in those kind of spaces. And a lot of it was like internalised lack of self-confidence in myself. And a lot of these spaces, majority of corporate spaces are filled up by white people. I've grown up, lived around, been friends with white people all my life, and I always say my culture is a mix of like British, English, Western culture and my Pakistani heritage, and that's mainly because like I grew up here and this is where I was born. No unusual thing to walk into a room full of like 20 odd lawyers and for all of them to be white. Like I'm used to that. There was a man on the panel and he was visibly Sikh, wearing a turban. I hate when people say like someone is well spoken, and they make a point of it when it's a person of colour. But we shouldn't be praised to be well spoken just because we are a person of colour. Anyways, before he even started speaking, I sat down, and like I was sat here, and it was a rectangular table. So it wasn't a round table, but it was a rectangular table, and about 11 or 12 people on each side. I was sat on this side, he was sat on the other side. This made my day. But we all sat down, he looked around the room, and he gave me a nod. Like, he actually treated me differently and gave me a nod. And it was a very welcoming, like, I am happy that you're here kind of nod. Never ever had an experience where I am recognized for my difference. And let me try and act it out. It was a bit like, it made me feel like I belong there, and I never have an issue with feeling like I belong in a corporate space. Like, I never feel that way, because I feel like I have built so much self-confidence in myself as a person, as a corporate citizen, as a lawyer, as, you know, a South Asian woman. I would like to hope that that comes across, and I've worked really hard to be who I am, but I've never been recognized for being Asian, and it gave me privilege. I spoke to him afterwards and just thanked him for the talk and the insight, and I really appreciated like his wisdom. He's got like 30 years of experience as a barrister, and I just said to him, like, thank you for being so informative. It was such a great experience, and I'm just so glad it was arranged, and I really benefited from the seminar. And you know what, I just thought, I have to be, you know, I'm a firm believer that if you have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say it. But the same goes for if you have something nice to say. If you have something nice, then you should say it. So I said to him that it is so great to see you. And like I did this, I said you in spaces like this. And he was so happy and pleased that I said that to him. And he was kind of like, and I said to him, like, you know, being a younger South Asian woman in this very corporate space where, you know, you have seminars like this all the time, but there is a lack of Asian representation. I cannot think of many examples where I have been in a space like this where I'm learning about employment law, or like scenarios or situations or conferences or whatever, and situations where I have seen Asian people on the panel. It was my very lovely experience. Also, after work, you will have seen that I went to play softball with my colleagues. It was so funny. We went to play softball, and we had designated teams, but a few people couldn't make it, and so we didn't have enough people to be on the teams. So we were all batting, fielding, bowling all at the same time. It was like just interchangeable, and it was probably the funniest game of sport that I ever played, because I was on like first base 1 second, and then I was asked to bat the next second, and I actually hit the ball. I am gonna get ready for bed now. It's Wednesday and it's currently 10 to 10. But I really wanted to talk about my experience, because I feel like it really helps and influences people in a good way to talk about good things in corporate spaces.